everybody, James Cebulski for EA Sports. And no, I did not go over in a barrel over Niagara Falls, but we are in Buffalo tonight, and Sabres hockey is ready to go. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Sabres start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Quinn's got it along the wing. The Canucks grab possession of the puck. Tries to get it to Carlson. And he's going to come out of his crease to play the puck here. And they cough it up at center. And there's the whistle icing the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still no score in this one. The Sabres win the draw on their own end. Hronik's got it through center. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. We saw that. And he takes the pass. Hooked away in the neutral zone. Buffalo's going to hold it against the wall. The Sabres pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Throws it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Passes it over. Picked up along the boards by Super. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. Moves it quickly over to Pettersson. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck.
Pettersson's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Sends it in front, and that goes off someone in front.
Demko's last save was so impressive, James. Really a last-ditch effort to find the puck. When you out-battle, when you out-will your opponent, everyone around you gets energized. Just look at the bench. Everyone is elevated because of that save.
Quick pass to McLeod. Grabbed along the board by Byram. Myers moves the puck. Pushes it across to O'Connor. Quick feed to Besser. Here's a shot. Oh, it reflexes to make that bad save. And it's a quick pass to Kozak. Here we go, odd-man rush. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
The Sabres are on the attack. Skates to the crease. And he's peeling off to regroup. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Fires it on net. And the puck skips off the glove.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed, and it's a trap meet, creating chances at both ends.
Past the midway mark in this period, the game is still scoreless. Pulic just won it off the faceoff. Samuelson's moving the puck through his own zone. The Canucks looking against the half wall. Slides the puck ahead to Samuelson. And he slides it quickly to Kulich. Takes the puck at the point. Unloads one. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Puck scooped up by Hronik. The Canucks carried along the wall. Denies him. He got all of it. Here's a short pass to Hellenius. The Sabres take it across the blue line. And they'll be forced to regroup after the puck bounces out of the offensive zone. The Sabres played along the boards. With the blast! Oh, and he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. To the low side. Picked off by Höglander. The Canucks have it now. Moves it to Myers. Puck moved over to Carlson. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Takes a shot with the stop.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off. I always say, to be great, you have to get uncomfortable. As we look at this last save, this looks uncomfortable. Stretching your body, finding a way to make yourself as big as possible to get to the save. That's what he did, and that's why the save was made.
Buffalo's going to start with the puck in their own end. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Team books are available tonight at your team store. Get yours before they're all gone.
Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. We've had an intermission to settle things down after the first period. How do you process what you've seen?
Buffalo showcasing some offensive talents in that opening frame, James. Really dangling with the puck. They score! But when you're in tight to the net, you don't have much margin of error here, and he's able to find the back of the net. It's all about accuracy, not necessarily how hard the shot is.
Buffalo's won the draw. Pass across to Molinsky. Puck grab by Krebs. Huge steal in his own end. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. There's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Colleen stick handling in his own zone. Quick pass to Krebs. Tries to the paint. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Into the middle of the neutral zone. And a little body contact on that play. Avoids the defender. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. What a steal in his own end. And play continues here. Puts it on net. He got all of that hit. Myers plays it now. Back at the point, they set it up. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Risky play, but pokes it away.
Luukkonen's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Moves it quickly over to McLeod. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. The Canucks played along the wing. Glove save made by Luukkonen. Quick feed to Norris. And that's just out of reach. Moves up near the blue line, looks to set up at the point. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Shot! That's blocked by Luukkonen. Tries to feed it over to Kozak. Can't get a hold of that pass. The Canucks will play it in their own end. Feeds the cross-ice pass to Pettersson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Loses the coverage there. Here's a short pass to Power. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And that's stopped. Tendy plays it up. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And now it's over to Hellenius. A little back and forth. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Hedo's got it against the boards. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Scooped up along the wall by Pettersson. With the puck inside the defensive zone. Sasson's taking it from his own end. Pass stolen in the open ice. The Canucks have it now. Takes the feed, moving in. Jukin and driving and shakes off the chip. Buffalo's got control of it now from their own end. And that slides right out to center ice. Picked up along the wall by Myers. Nice job to escape the zone. Moves it to Kulich. Sneaks by the poke check. And that's blocked. Vancouver's got the puck. The Canucks move to the offensive zone. Hronik's got the puck. Puts it on net from the point. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Takes the pass. Quinn's got it in the offensive zone. Fans screaming for a shot before the buzzer. Glove save. Takes the pass from his goaltender. All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. All right, the puck is dropped from the third and final frame. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Sabres need to change their mindset in the third period and kind of flip the switch to attack mentality. This game is still close, many thanks to their goaltending. And now they're going to find a way to generate some offense. When you're trailing, you got to take some risks. You have to beat your defenders, and you got to find a way to get through the middle of the ice. And when you get the chance, you got to convert.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Slides it quickly to Besser. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Here's a blast. Denies him with the save. Vancouver's looking to break out. Looking for space inside the D zone. Taken by Pettersson. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by McLeod.
Buffalo's been excellent tonight, James. They found ways to work hard on and off of the puck, and when they're away from it, they've really done a great job of being in good position to be able to take away lanes and angles, seams, you name it. But it has to translate to something. This is still a close game.
Quick pass to Zucker. Buffalo's on the attack. Puck picked up by Byron. And they score on the delay penalty to make it count.
Oh, they do make it count, James. Now it will negate their power play opportunity, but hey, when you capitalize, you don't get the power play. Well, certainly he looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Buffalo's hard work and tenacity has paid off with the equalizer.
Yeah, James, they fought their way back into this one, and it's been a result of hard work, good positioning, and the ability to counterattack, and that's quite a punch to get them back at evens. The remainder of this period, though, both teams going toe-to-toe. This is going to be a great one.
Handles the puck. Moves inside. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Sabres pick up steam and are on the attack. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Canucks are going to be penalized for a boarding call here.
I love when play is physical and aggressive, but when you cross the line and there's too much, you're going to get the boarding call.
The Sabres get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, the first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Oh, he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
And as tripping call leads to the penalty shot.
DeBrusque's ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Makes the save on the penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
Vancouver's got the puck inside the offensive zone. The Sabres gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a chance, and he makes the save. Quick feed to O'Connor. Quick shot, big save. Luukkonen's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Deflected in front. Big time stop. Lays the body. Takes it at center.
Myers is now standing ready to get back on the ice.
Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
I really like what this PK unit has done, and James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
The Sabres gain the zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Easily kicked away by the goalie.
Demko's been dominating the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, give him a real opportunity to win.
Here's a chance on the attack. And makes the save. And a great save. Vancouver's got possession at center. Pettersson's got the puck. Takes the feed at the point. Big time stop. Moves it quickly over to Kulich. The Sabres take it along the wall. Takes a shot with the stop. Taken along the wall by Kulich. Chance in front. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save by Luukkonen. And the goalie... covers up for the whistle.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Vancouver's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Lets it fly. Buffalo's got a hold of the puck now. Byron's swinging the puck through center ice. Takes a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a... Oh, puts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Luukkonen's been balanced and in great position throughout this entire game, James, and he's weathered the storm at different times within it. Multiple big saves, and the timeliness of them are huge. I mean, coming up with a big one at the right time really sets the temperature for your team.
And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. They've got numbers here. To his teammate. And that one's turned away. Dished on over to McLeod. Loses his balance on the play. Sends a pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Fires it. And that climbs off the iron.
The Sabres looking to break the tie here, and they ring another one off the post. So frustrating, James.
And that's easily turned aside. And there's the horn. Regulation solves absolutely nothing, so we're going to overtime, and we'll do it next. love these moments of drama if you're a sports fan, and overtime is set to get underway. It's golden goal time, overtime. Let's do it. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. The Sabres looking against the half wall. Buffalo's got the puck in the corner. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Pettersson. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Look at that, he's creating a whole lot of space there. Stoppage in play as the puck goes up and over. We'll get a face-off. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Slides it diagonally to Quinn. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Slides it across. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. Looks to pass it to Zucker. Buffalo's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Rossi's got the puck through the neutral zone. Shakes off the coverage. And now it's grabbed by O'Connor. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Sabres get a hold of the puck in their own end. Buffalo's got it in their own zone. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Buffalo's got the puck in their own end. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And that pass goes off a stick. Puck sent over to DeBrusque. The Sabres gain possession in their own end. Quick pass over to Norris. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Norris gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. Shot! And he easily stops that one. Lets it go! Scores! They win it! They win it overtime! Hi, everybody. Welcome to upstate New York. We're here in Buffalo where the Sabres are ready to take to the ice. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one. The Sabres get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Quick feed to Krebs. Buffalo's got the puck against the half wall. Here's a shot. Makes the stop with the blocker. Slides it up to Kane. Buffalo's got it in the neutral zone. Moves it on over to Carlson. The Canucks carried along the wall. Here's a short pass to Pettersson. Shuts him down. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. No room for that one to get through. Extra attacker out to apply the pressure with the goaltender at the bench. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Takes possession along the boards. Across the blue line. Another pass. So close. Takes the puck along the boards. And they've really got the cycle going here in the offensive zone. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Krebs will go sit for a pair for boarding.
You know it's a physical game, and you got to be aggressive. But when you're over-aggressive and you're laying it on like that, you're going to get the boarding called along the wall.
McLeod's won a big draw on their own end. Carries it across the line. Moves it to top. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. McLeod's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Sabres win that offensive zone faceoff. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Byron. The Canucks take possession in the defensive end. Here's the pass. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Kozak's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And they move the puck out of harm's way. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Nice defensive robbery with the stick. The Sabres scoop it up along the boards. Oh, huge open ice hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what's going on. Well, these are what we call tenacious goals, and you have to have a certain mentality to want to get to the dirty areas on the ice. You know that his coach will like this one as he fights for that rebound and buries it.
Pull just won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Feeds it over. Quick shot. Scores! Oh, what a shot on the one-timer.
He's going to beat the goaltender clean on this one. It's a one-timer from the low slot, and it's a perfect pass. He's teed up beautifully, and he finishes it.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Buffalo's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Vancouver's got it now. Handles it along the blue line. And he had the answer on that one. Hellenius crosses the line and is on the attack. Denies him! Oh, scored it well!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck. Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. From the neutral zone now. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Pushes it across to Zucker. Here's a centering pass. And that shot's blocked. The Sabres have it from their own end. Oh, he'll feel that one. Cut into the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender. Grabbed along the boards by Takes a shot. Tremendous read and even greater sacrifice on the block. Fantastic save.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Slammed into the wall. Picked up along the boards by Besser. Tries for the crease. Off the bar. I think that caught the inside of the post.
Vancouver's been getting closer to the net and getting better looks. That one goes off the pipe. If this game is close, they can get another one. They can get right back in.
Oh, it stops again. From the blue line, they take control of it. And a quick save on that one. Great stick work with the steal. Here's a shot. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of that?
Buffalo's had a great start. You really can't ask for more than that. The coaches will be real happy. They bought into the game plan, and they found ways to get pucks to net.
And he sidesteps the check there. Quick feed to Krebs. And the puck departs the zone. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, great play to sidestep the hook check. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Krebs. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Quinn's got the puck at center, and it's time to go. Quad City, what a save!
Well, goaltenders have to have a ton of patience as well. They want to make sure that they're outweighting the shooter here. James, he does a great job of it and makes the save.
Buffalo's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
This is tripped up, and the official's hand is in the air, signaling penalty. The Sabres will lose a man, tripping the call.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get it out. Scooped up along the wall by Tuck. Here he is in front. Demko's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Pedersen's won the faceoff. Grabs the puck behind the net.
Well, James, sometimes on a power play with more time and space, you can get lulled to sleep, and that's exactly what this has been happening here, as it's been lackluster, unable to even get a shot on net so far.
Quick pass across to Power. Moves it up through the middle from the right. The Sabres played along the boards. And that's blocked from someone in front. Vancouver's across the blue line. In close. Stones him in front. Mellinston's caught with the hook, and the officials saw it. And he takes the dish. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Great reach with the poke check. And here comes the judgment from the official. The Canucks don't like it, but they'll serve 2 in the penalty box.
There's going to be a 2-minute hooking call on the play, and coaches hate this because it is a lazy play. You're not moving your feet, so you reach out with your stick.
More time off the clock as they grab the puck. attack along the wall by Pedersen. Inside his own end, moves the puck. Now a quick pass to O'Connor. With possession along the wall. Grabbed along the board by O'Connor. Here's a short pass to Rossi. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. The Canucks have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck slid down the ice. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
He goes out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty-killing unit.
Not trying to take your job, James, but I had to mention that big hit. Wow, that was a ringer.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Sabres going to work on offense. Makes the save. Slides it back to the blue line. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Heedles into the offensive zone now on the attack. Tosses it to Zucker. Here's a pass to the middle. Kisses it up again here. Scores! What a finish on the play. The Sabres are known for their skill position players, but this is taking it to another level tonight here in period number 2, Cheryl.
They're in attack mode, aren't they, James? I mean, it's intensity personified. I mean, when they see the net, they see an opportunity to attack. They're taking it.
Moves it to Moleskin.
The Sabres have been first on the puck all night long, and when you possess it, you find ways to attack the net. I mean, it's been a game of keep away out there.
Vancouver's ready to go on the attack. Here's a chance. Turns it away.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got...
Scores! Oh, wow! That's how you finish a puck away.
Yeah, no double pumping on this one. He knew exactly what he was... took it, James, for the finish.
The Sabres are showing no signs of slowing down, and here we are in the late stages of period number 2. They continue to hit down the accelerator.
Yeah, and the coach must be loving this. I mean, sometimes you can't put your finger on exactly why it's working the way it is, but the chemistry is off the charts here, and they've got to come to the lead.
Here he is on the tip. And saving the last second on that deflection.
Demko's had a difficult time tonight, James. He struggled in the net and the way he's handling the puck, but how about some help in front of him? I mean, his defense, the forwards, everyone, a collective unit that really hasn't been firing on all cylinders.
Came up with the save on that play. DeBrusk's got it along the boards. Thunderous collision along the wall. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Breakaway. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent and reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
The Sabres continue to hammer the accelerator here in the late stages of period number 2. It's been attack, attack, attack all night long.
Yeah, they had the puck on their stick. They've driven the net when they've had the opportunity. And, I mean, they just played well. They've been dominant tonight, James.
Puck grab by Vessel. Stopped by the goaltender. Handles the pass. Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this third period underway. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. All right, Cheryl, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
Buffalo's 20 minutes away from closing out a dominant performance, James. They've been defensively responsible. They've provided a lot of offense when they've gotten into the offensive zone. Now it's about seeing the finish line and closing it out properly.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. His reflexes on display tonight. There's a firm collision. And the play's finally whistled dead by the officials who contend to the injured player.
Melansson's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects are almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up.
The Canucks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Shot! Big-time save! Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Into the offensive zone. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. From the open ice, they gain the line. And a poke check knocks the puck away. He's got a step on a breakaway. And he makes the save. Sucker's going to play it against the half wall. Dishes it off. And that's deflected off someone in front. Cuts into the paint. Passes it over. Delayed penalty coming up here. Buffalo's got the puck along the wall. He got all of that one. Denies him in close. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Henderson's hit on the play has resulted in an interference penalty.
James, sometimes you just don't have your A game, and tonight is one of those nights. I mean, they're trailing in this game by a large margin, and they've been prancing to the penalty box. That's a tough penalty to take, but it's showing their frustration.
Tiptoes around the poke check. Fires it on net and makes the routine save. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
Well, James, they don't have any shots on net so far, but there's half a power play left, so there is time. They just have some urgency, and they've got to create here. They've got to find a way to get in and get it to the net.
Slides it across. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck.
The top power play unit showing a little bit of frustration.
They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you've switched the momentum. He's not going to be denied on this one, James. I mean, he knows how much ice is there, and he's going to get to it first because he has the courage to drive the space, and he doesn't let his defender back in, and that's because of great shielding and front protection, and he cashes in with a beauty goal. Henderson's up and ready to get back on the ice. Some would say it's not a big deal as they have a comfortable league and they don't execute on the power play. I would say different, though, James. Habits are everything. It's about moving forward and pushing and getting uncomfortable. This group... certainly just looks comfortable.
Buffalo's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Quick pass to Myers. Shuts it down. What a stop. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Vancouver's going to need a lot more of that offense to get back into this one. Buffalo's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Slides the puck over to O'Connor. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Kalanius has created his own space, deked his way to multiple scoring opportunities in this game so far, James, but he hasn't been able to convert yet, and that can get frustrating. He's just got to stick with the process. He's getting the best looks on the ice. He's got to find a way to put it in, and he will if this play continues.
Past the halfway mark of this period, 5-1 is where we sit to this point. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Oh, look at this. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he makes that save as well. Moves it over to Kulich. And he slides it quickly. He's got a step. Great save on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goaltenders are so good at giving and then taking away, and that's exactly what he does right here, James. I think he's given an area of the net. And then...
Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And, hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Vancouver's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. Rossi's got it deep in the offensive end. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
Myers finally gets a marker in this game, and it comes after a lot of work in the offensive zone, sniffing out in and around the paint here, James. Multiple scoring opportunities, but he didn't let it get himself down. I mean, he knew that he was getting to the right spots at the right time, and his coach kept throwing him over the boards.
With the steal. Feeds it over to Pettersson. Buffalo's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Attack along the boards. Puck scooped up by Kozak. Denied by Demko.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Stopped it with the power. Oh, scores! A huge goal here has put them right back into this one.
Yeah, and if they can get one more, they'll be one away from tying this game up, James. So it's about building and continually finding ways to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Taken by Byram. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. The Canucks have it now. Sends the pass over. And he makes the easy save. Taken along the wall by Hito. Takes him a chance with that hit. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. They've got numbers here. Oh, wow! Answers the call big time. What a stop by Demko.
It's not easy to be able to manipulate space and your defender at the same time and get these high-quality shots off.
Takes the feed. Oh, what a save in front.
Demko's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Here's a shot. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final set all alone. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The Sabres pick up the victory. Cheryl, in my opinion, the right team won this evening.
Yeah, I agree with you there, James. Yeah, they had a lot of quantity, not necessarily all of the quality, but they found a way. That was their game plan, right? They wanted to put the puck to the net, and it certainly paid off. I mean, they have the ozone possession time, they have the shooting mentality, and they found a way to get it done.